Prakash ji, Bob, wonderful to see the two of you. Thank you for a remarkable series. I've already spoken to Bob a couple of weeks ago, so I'm not going to ask him this question. I'm going to ask you, Prakash ji, how are the family and you, colleagues, friends, family, everybody safe and healthy in this pandemic?
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, throughout the pandemic, I have almost had to work every single day, come to office, go to my digital studios, you know, keeping all the ihtiyat, all the caution and all the precautions, and generally always wearing my mask. I have been working and I have been traveling. I was shooting in Lucknow, doing some patchwork. I was dubbing, and one has been, doing pretty well and keeping well. Thank
It's
you.
all your Sainik school genes, Prakash ji, the toughness in you, the immunity. Which brings me to my next question. Bobby, it must have been inspiring working with a superior director like this gentleman. I've seen him walk furiously in the park in the back road in Lokhandwala. He also, like I said, went to a Sainik school. So did you guys exchange notes on fitness?
Yes, I mean, this our whole team was into fitness, thanks to Prakash ji, who we were shooting in Ayodhya, so there are no hotels with gyms there. So Prakash ji got this whole room set up made with he got these gym equipments put there, and everybody was so happy. You know, they walked into the hotel, and आजकल की generation सब gym ढूंढती है पहले.
Yeah.
तो हम walked in, सब gym देख रहे हैं, सब खुश हो रहे हैं, and early morning we wake up and go at 5:30 because the call times would be 7 or 8. And next thing you know, when you walk into the gym, Prakashji would be either walking out of it or finishing his workout. So he would be like up there before all of us around 4 o'clock in the morning, and he would be the first person on set and the last person to leave. So definitely, I mean, hats off to his fitness capabilities, his mental strength, because to make a web series, which he's doing for the first time, is also not so easy. It's like he would say, "I'm shooting 4 movies at one time." So he was at there, man, totally inspiring all of us. अगर हम थक जाते थे तो हम लोग बोल भी नहीं सकते थे यार प्रकाश जी थक नहीं रहे हम कैसे थक जाएंगे.
But I've got to say this. When I was a little kid, my mom used to switch on the TV and make us sit down to watch Mungeri Lal ke Haseen Sapne. So this is not really your first tryst with this format, Prakash ji. I mean, you directed that one. I remember Raghuveer Yadav used to be in it, and his arc used to keep padhawing. Super series. So
Yeah, it
how
was
is
a
it
good
returning to
series.
that format? How is it returning to that format?
No, there's no comparison. This web series is almost like a movie. I mean, we treated it completely like a movie. If you have seen it, it's been filled with kind of like sets, properties, characters, the junior artists, the crowd, everything is just like I would shoot a movie. So there is absolutely no comparison between the two.
And also those were 25-minute episodes, I think. Here you're dealing with 45 minutes, 1 hour, detailing this, that, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. Bobby, this also must, I'm going to take you back a little bit in time. Kundan Shah is somebody you worked with, God bless his soul. In fact, I remember one of my roomies was an AD on that film, Gorky, at that time.
Oh,
And
yeah, Gorky.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to come and hang on the sets, at Anand in Jew and come and see you guys in Ramoji in Hyderabad. And
Yeah.
Kundan ji and Prakash ji are really, these are iconic figures. I know you've worked with the whole commercial setup of directors, but these directors are a different breed, aren't they, Bobby?
Yeah. They are definitely. I mean, they have come. They understand our culture more than any other people. They know how to use those moments in the scripting, and I think that's why we used to love Kundanji's films and Prakashji's films. And it was a pleasure working with Kundanji. In fact, you know, I've never said this before, but I remember when Hum To Mohabbat Karega released and it didn't do well. There were some script issues, and he's the only director I know in my life who called me and said, "Bobby, I'm sorry, I made a bad film."
Oh,
You know,
sweet.
and no one, I mean, a person like his caliber could call me up and tell me that, I made a bad film. And it was like he was disappointed. I think something went wrong during the scripting or whatever, but but then he came back and made a nice film with Preeti and Arjun.
Yeah.
So, he wasn't someone who would ever give up. So I think it's been a great pleasure working with him.
You feel the medium, Prakash ji, allows you to be more risque. There's a lot of love-making scenes. Of course, to your credit, you are Prakash Jha. You've shot it so aesthetically, even blurring out certain parts of the anatomy, whether it's Bobby's lovemaking scenes or Tushar's or Anupriya and Darshan's. So, does the format itself, which is OTT platforms, allow you to be a little more risque than what you do in a commercial, I mean, in a theater release?
Well, to tell you very honestly, I have never really liked censorship because it has to be our own point of view. I mean, if you are not responsible, you really don't have the right to be, to use your freedom. Freedom has to come with responsibility. So, in terms of content, in terms of sexualities, in terms of language, because if you see all my films, I had lovemaking scene in Rajniti as well. You see
Yep.
Ranbir's lovemaking scene and Arjun Rampal lovemaking scene. They were almost like there. Like, and I don't shy away from shooting a lovemaking scene. But then my idea of lovemaking scene is to make it believable and to make it, sort of like, nice. It should not be. If there is a crude lovemaking scene, that will be shot like a crude lovemaking scene. That's a different love. That can't be a lovemaking scene. That's like a rape, which also I have shot. Like in Gangajal, we had it. So I don't take my kind of freedom liberally just because I'm making a web series. I would still kind of like keep a threshold of acceptability, but again, if these people use that kind of language, if these people use that kind of darkness, then it should kind of like reflect in the narrative. Of course, as long as the censor is there and censor board is there, and they will permit a certain amount of kind of like exposure or sexuality, and they do a lot these days when things are marked as adult, which is what a web series should be. Then it's fine. But yes, you're right that what I think web series gives you is that it gives you the latitude to be able to invest and develop each character's story, which kind of like who are all filling in and who are all kind of intertwining themselves to the main backbone of the story, which is whether it is Darshan's character or whether it is Tushar's Sati character or whether it is Anupriya's character or whether it is Vikram's character, whether it is Anurita's character. They are all kind of somewhere helping the story move and strengthen it. Or Bobby's character and then Chandan's character, which is kind of playing Bhopa, and the politician's character, two kinds of politicians, Sundar Lal and Hukum Singh. You get the latitude to develop all of them, and then sort of like let them flourish and let them come with their own kind of like baggages, and sort of let's see how it works, and that's the whole fun of it. But shoot it like a movie.
Beautifully answered. Is there anything nice about this Baba at all, Bobby, that you play? I mean, he's just so vile, evil. Did you find anything nice in him at all?
I think what I nice about him was the evil. I think that was really nice because that's what makes the character, and that's the nicest thing about him. So that's what I enjoy doing.
And I love those scenes between Chandan Roy, Sanyal, and yourself. You have a lot of scenes together. He's also a super actor. Talk about the interplay between your two characters. These two guys are just nailing it.
I think it's just the bonding we shared, because see, Chandan is a very easy person to be with, and I'm a very easy person to be with. And I think it's very important to get familiar with your co-actors when you're working. And I think the bond, me and Chandan, I just spoke to him last night. We speak to each other every day almost. So that's the reason why it comes across so well. And also he's a great actor. And he's so effortless in his performance that when you're working with such a good actor, your interaction becomes so natural and so, it brings out the actual relationship between both of us, So I think that really worked with us. I think in this web series, there are a lot of pairing, There is Darshan with Vikram, their relationship. Then there is Sati with his sister, then there's Hukum Singh with his manager. So it has been written so well that you enjoy these relationships because it brings out what they are, And so I think that's what makes it so interesting.
That's a very important point you made about the pairings, the characters on screen. Which brings me to my logical next question. Let's talk about the writer's room, Prakashji, for this show. The writing is just stellar. Was it just you, along with a few other writers? And to get that Haryanvi dialect right, now apart from the diction coaches, you need the dialogue writing to also be appropriate. So story, screenplay, dialogues, Mr. Jha.
Yeah, we went through some hiccups initially. Sort of Habib had written a broad story, which is what was brought to me, and I thought that the story has good germs. Then Kuldeep Sarin wrote, one draft of the screenplays which are not really working, but then we tried to kind of bind it, and then at some point of time he submitted his version. Then I created another writer's room with, where Max Player team and my team, they all worked, and we had a dialogue writer, Sanjay Masoom, he contributed. And eventually, I was touching on all the screenplays and the dialogues and the scenes, writing almost every single day for about 4 months, even while we were shooting, trying to finish and trying to sort of take the best from everywhere. So I think it can be at best called a cumulative effort. It will be very difficult to say who did what or who wrote what. So it's the writer's team. In fact, eventually it's the writer's team where everybody has contributed, and it has turned out to be like that. And I am very fussy about it, because if the scenes don't work, if the tonalities don't work, and if every scene has a mathematics. Every single scene has a rhythm, like a metronome.
Yeah.
It has to move like a particular rhythm, and that I must get before I start shooting, and that is how it works with me. No matter what film, whether it is Pariksha or this or Rajniti or any film. So the rest is left to the audience.
Bob, the thing about fine filmmakers is, वो कुछ कह देते हैं and then it stays with you. I'll give you a classic example. Prakash Jha hired me, along with his assistant at the time, Alankrita, to voice the trailers of Apaharan. And I remember sitting in the studio with Prakash Ji, and he's listening to my voice, and he goes like, तेरी आवाज वैसे ही भारी भरकम, bassy और sexy है. You don't need to put any drama. Just keep it natural. And that really stayed with me. Saying that, as an artist, why is it that we are so adamant about showing a particular aspect of ours when we can keep it normal? And that's always stayed with me. And I have to thank you for that, Prakash Ji. Is there anything that he said to you on set, off it? So much has been said. It's an extended series that has really stayed with you and just helped you grow as a performer.
I think we never really got into such heavy discussions about what he wanted to, the texture of my voice or things like that. It was just, I think the faith he had in me while I was performing, I think, and the only thing he said to us when we started the shoot is that, your character, okay? He knew that I was nervous playing a character like this. It's not that easy thing for me, because the kind of person I am, eventually you have to break free from that to play a character like this, So he just told me that this character has got this aura around him. He speaks and people just listen. So you don't have to do a caricaturish version of the Baba. You just have to be yourself. That's why I chose you. Just be yourself. There is no guideline besides the script. And that's what I tried to do while I was performing, And I knew there would be any moment, if there was, where I was going away from the character, he would come and say it. So I think, and the most important thing for me was that I had to go through the lines, because my character's lines were very Shuddh Hindi. And then I had to decide for 1.5 months with Sunita ji, who did 3, 4 hours. I used to go over my lines every day. Because a con man's character, he has the power of his language. He influences you with the words he uses. It's something in his way of speaking. So that's how it was. I had to be very cool and calm and just say those words. So I think that really worked for my character.
And you've done such a great job, Bobby. Just super job. I know it's a very difficult question, Prakash. It's like asking you who's your favorite child. Let's not talk about Baba Nirala. Amongst all the other characters, apart from the Guruji, who are those 1 or 2 characters who just, you feel is just beautiful? I know you're attached to all of them, but is it?
I don't have to think too much about it. In the first place, the character who bowled me out with his work and and easiness of performance is Tushar,
Ah,
who plays Aditi's brother. He has done so beautifully. In fact, everyone has done very well to my satisfaction, but he has gone a little beyond my satisfaction. Darshan has done very well. And Aditi, I don't have to name her like Bobby because Aditi is also is such a versatile actor. She is so keen. Pridha or Anurita or Anupriya or all of them. Of course, Vikram is such a veteran actor. Vikram is now doing so much, and but like amongst all of them, who really kind of like me being also an actor, I can see the fineness with which he sort of gets into it. That's Tushar.
Bobby, you want to take that? He says, Tushar, who do you want to pick apart from your own character?
I think I totally agree with Prakashji, not because he spoke about Tushar. I think the kind of character he had to play could have become very annoying after a point. Because those kind of characters, bichara, he never lets you go in. He never went into that tone too much. He kept it so real about how he is, how he reacts to things. I still remember the first scene I did with him was when he's lying in bed. That was my first day shooting, and just the way he came and said, "Babaji, aapne bhi kara liya." To say something like this and not feel it the right way, you can fake it. But he was in his character the first day I shot with him. But definitely, I mean, I have scenes with Tushar. I have a lot of scenes with Chandan, and I think Chandan is an awesome actor because I had more interaction with Chandan and scenes which was away from the character. He was like what he is behind the scene. So I think Chandan was someone I really enjoyed. But then everyone, I mean, look at Darshan, look at everyone in the film. Vikram Kochar, Darshan. Then there is Apna Tanmay, who's got a small part. He's done such an he catches your eye as the character he plays. So I think everyone in the show, has done a great job.
And filming in Ayodhya, Prakashji, also meant that you were close to the Ram Janmabhoomi Sthal. Did you manage to take a trip there, take Bobby there,
Rishikesh, it could be any place. Ayodhya was not kind of, we were not really in Ayodhya. It's Raj Sadan. This palace was our main kind of location.
It's beautiful. I don't know, even the production design and what you've done with that Raj Sadan, it's just fantastic. I mean, a lot of it was there already, or did you have to add layers to it and create stuff?
Oh my God, we had to do so much. We worked for 4 months.
Oh,
It,
wow.
it was a huge place. I mean, I don't think anybody can maintain it. So to redo the whole place, to touch up, to bring in the furnitures, to do the walls, to windows, everything, and color it up and create that garden, the whole green garden that you see around that was created. That was like we planted trees. We
Yeah,
planted.
that was the most fascinating thing because I love plants. And I remember the first night we reached, we went to Raja Saab's house for dinner. And in the night, we're all excited to see the location. In the night, Prakashji is taking his phone torch and we're going through this whole area and there are these plants everywhere and we're going through that, checking these rooms which are looking so interestingly done. And then we were waiting. I was waiting for the next day to wake up and see how it looks. And it was just breathtaking. It was like we saw the before and after pictures of the place and the way it's transformed. I mean, you won't even imagine that this is what it was before. So I think the love for plants has really helped also because I love plants and he made that place green and give the right feel of the ashram. I think it was
Beautiful.
beautiful.
What I also
Yeah.
love about your performance, Bobby, I'll tell you, is that this guy is also pretty messed up because apart from the cool, calculated thing, he's also wakes up in the middle of the night sweating and screaming. So it's a very layered character. Would you think this is one of the most layered ones you've ever played? I mean, the various shades of evil, but yet, just waking up sweating in the night.
I think it was one of the most challenging character I got to play. And I mean, I really enjoyed playing this character. I'm not just saying it because when you're enjoying it now, then everything just starts falling in the right way. I mean, I was performing and my co-actors are telling me, sir, वो look आपने दी ना अभी जो look दी आपने क्या look थी मैंने बोला अच्छा मतलब मुझे कभी ऐसे reactions नहीं मिले जब मैं किसी के साथ काम करता हूँ you know सब लोग short देके चले जाते हैं लेकिन no one gets impressed by you. So to get that reaction is something to makes you understand that okay, I'm doing it the right way. Okay, I felt it. That's why they felt it too. So I think that was a great appreciation moment for me, and I think I really enjoyed playing this character. I mean, like I was my son was watching it, and he says, "Papa, I don't like that Papa. I like this Papa.
That is a compliment. That is a compliment. Beautiful. Prakash ji, last question before we wrap. You've announced a part 2 already. How long can you stretch? You're not the kind of person who will zabardasti do a daily soap kind of 100 plus episodes and things like that for the heck of it. But how many seasons? The fans want to know. Can you give us an insight? Anything about part 2?
Part 2 is already done.
Okay.
Part 2 is already done. That is the story which it completes the arc of all these characters, which is already, we have already shot it. Season 2, because a result, like, it ends at a point where you feel, oh, now what is going to happen? So season 2 is already committed. Beyond that, I'm not committing anything.
Nice. Next time, try and cast yourself. I'm missing seeing you as an actor, Mr. Jha.
Not for too long, because one of my films is already complete where I've acted. It's in the cans. It's going to be out next month.
Great. We'll chat then. Bob, thanks a lot. Take care. Stay safe,
Thanks,
Prakash ji. Both of you, lots
Thank
of
you.
love. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe, man. Take care. Bye.